So welcome back to our channel, Fast Cabling. And if you're looking to enhance the efficiency and reliability of your industrial network, you've come to the right place. Industrial network switches play a vital role in maintaining smooth communication within industrial setup. So stay tuned as we uncover valuable insights on how to extend the reach of your industrial network switches, ensuring seamless communication and operations. You can also dive into our solution pages on our website to discover how our cutting-edge products can transform your digital experience. Explore the possibilities today. So in the heart of industrial world, where precision and reliability reign supreme, industrial network switches emerge as the hero of seamless operation. They form the digital backbone of manufacturing, automation, and industrial process. Ensure that data flows smoothly, machinery operates flawlessly, and productivity soars. And selecting the right industrial network switches is a crucial decision that can make or break the efficiency and reliability of your operations. So you should consider factors like port count, speed, and support for industrial protocols, because they're the building blocks of a robust and resilient network. So now let me introduce you to some of our industrial-graded PoE switch. Underneath, we have the 8-port L2 Plus Industrial Managed PoE switch with SFP. This is an enhanced tool that supplies PoE for devices under industrial environment with remote management. It has 8 PoE ports, support up to 1000 megabit per second data transfer rate, and 4 SFP slots for fiber connection. And it's compatible with IEEE 802.3 AF and AT standard, supply up to 30 watts of power output per port. It is IP40 rated. The working temperature range is from -40 degrees up to 75 degrees. It supports ERPS ring protocol, allows switches to be daisy chained up and get backup connection. The L2 Plus managed switch has powerful traffic management. It has QoS feature, offer MAC addressing filter and VLANs capabilities. Also adopt dual DC power input for redundancy and achieve high stability for system operation. And up here we also have the 4-port available. The 4-port PoE switch can provide easy PoE plus network, satisfy your need for industrial deployment on a small scale. In the dynamic landscape of industrial environment, where distances can be vast and communication is mission critical, we are going to demonstrate 2 different ways to bridge physical gaps in your network and extend the distance, allowing data to travel further, faster, and more reliably. So the first method, we are going to use the Ethernet extension kit. So with this kit, you can easily extend your Ethernet over 100 meters using existing copper cabling, allowing your network devices to be deployed flexibly anywhere, carrying data at a maximum speed of 100 megabit per second. This kit consists of a PoE injector and an extender. The extender is IP67 waterproof rated, and the injector can inject 30 watts of power into the Ethernet cable. So you can seamlessly connect distant machinery, civilian cameras, or sensor to your network, ensuring no corner of your operation remains in dark. So now we have moved in front of the demonstration board, and we are going to use this L2 Plus managed PoE switch to do the connection. And you might wonder, why do we have 2 extension kits on the wall? Because I didn't tell you that with 2 extension kits, we can actually achieve up to 1,500 feet, that is 300 meters Ethernet cable run, and it's continuous without any devices in between, only the single Ethernet cable. We're connecting to a bullet camera and a wireless access point at the edge. So now let's begin the connection. And we're going to walk through the whole process together. First, I'm going to use a short patch cord to connect our router to our network video recorder. And it's already connected to the monitor since we're connecting to a camera at the edge. And then I'm going to use another short patch cord to connect our router to this unmanaged switch to provide the data. So let's plug it in here. Now I'm going to use another Ethernet cable to connect the switch, which to provide data to our extender here. This PoE injector is injecting power to make our PoE extender work. So on this side, keep in mind, we are going to plug it into the output port of our extender. And we are going to plug in the input port here to the output port of our PoE injector. It might sound a little bit confusing, but think about the injector is actually injecting power for the extender to work, and the extender is transmitting data through this 300 meters Ethernet cable. So this is the input ports, plug it in here. Coming over here, we have the 300 meters Ethernet cable with nothing in between. Coming over to the other injector, plug it into the input port of the injector. And then I'm going to plug in the output port to our input port over here. Now we are outputting the data to our 8-port managed industrial graded PoE switch, just like this. So now this switch is receiving data. This is the power supply for the switch, and it can support 48-volt DC power. Now I'm going to connect our wireless access point and the bullet camera using the short patch cord here. So these two devices are actually receiving PoE technology that allows both power and data to be transmitted over a single Ethernet cable. So they don't need any separate supply power source. They only need the Ethernet cable from our switch here. And we can see the camera is actually working. I'm going to wave my hand to show you this is a live video feed. It needs a little bit time to zoom in and out. Now we're going to move on to the next method. They offer advantages that make them indispensable for long-distance communication. And their strength lies in their ability to transmit data at the speed of light, resulting in blazing fast communication. It doesn't suffer from signal degradation over long distance, ensuring your data arrives intact and with minimal latency. Fiber optic cable are impervious to electromagnetic interference, making them ideal for areas with high levels of electrical noise. This immunity ensures that your communication remains uninterrupted, even in the most challenging of environments. So fiber optic cables stand as the go-to solution. And as you can see, we already changed our setup. So now let's do the connection together. So the router is already connected to the NVR. Now I'm going to use a short patch cord again to provide data to our switch here. Up here we can see the compact SFP transceiver. This is usually sold separately because it has to determine what kind of fiber optic cable that you use. This is where we connect with the fiber optic cable. It has to determine what kind of connector, distance, and bandwidth that you require. Let's plug it into the SFP port. And today we have this 4-string fiber optic cable. And it's pre-mated, so we don't need to worry about the connector, and it's 100% tested in the factory. It has 4 strings. On each string, it has a letter on it. It has a label. So now we are going to use string B, plug it into the SFP transceiver, Coming over this side, we have this 300 meters fiber optic cable. Again, we are going to use the SFP transceiver to plug it in to the SFP port using string B, which is this one. I'm going to show you. Plug it into the SFP transceiver. Now I'm going to connect our edge devices, the bullet camera and the wireless access point. So as you can see, the indicated light is getting on instantly. It's already receiving the power and the data that it needs. This setup is pretty clean. We don't need any other devices in between, only the fiber optic cable. As we can see, the camera is already working. I'm going to wave my hand to show you this is a live video. So efficiency isn't just a buzzword. It is the cornerstone of a well-structured industrial network. The right network topology ensures that data takes the shortest and fastest routes from source to destination, minimizing latency and maximizing performance. So a thoughtfully designed topology also incorporates redundancy, ensuring if one pathway fails, your data finds an alternative route and maintaining uptime and reliability. And it's also important to safeguard cybersecurity. You can use VLAN to segment your network to access control that limits who can enter, and you gain insights into how to keep your digital domain secure. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining us. I'll catch you in the next video.